Tonight on Tammy Talks. I cannot take myself seriously. Is this background too black? Or no? I don't know if the lighting for this is too bad. It's just a black bed sheet that we use at night to close off an area. I was thinking, I mean, it's 10 to 9 now, but I have nothing to do. I got everything done I want to get done, like, pretty early again. And it's, I mean, yeah, you could say it's pretty much dark outside. I need some lip balm. I want to keep that tub of one I have, use that in the mornings. So I hauled out the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. I've had 2 of these before and went through them. I like them a lot. Why does this feel like it can come off? Can it? Or maybe not. That's like a squeeze tube. I have to re-look up the lip balm that Leah told me to buy from Burt's Bees. Because I do wear lipstick and stuff like that. But like in the evenings and this time of night, I need like good lip balms. So I need to redo 3 weeks worth of suppers because Matt's gonna be home for 1 or 2 weeks, and I wasn't really taking that consideration. And I was like, you're gonna want to be home for these meals. So I'm gonna redo the suppers right quick, which won't take me very long. But should we do some Bible trivia first? I did my Bible study already too. And I did a workout. But before I did my workout, I was in bed for about an hour and a half probably while supper was finishing cooking. I started watching the TV show. Ooh, I told you what it was called, Leah. Buddy from Vikings is in it. It's a crime show. It's got me interested, so I'm going to watch it. I'm on episode 3, Ezekiel. I mean, that's the title of that episode. Black Snow? Is that what it's called? Black Snow? It's on AMC Plus. I decided that Netflix is kind of boring to me. Grace is the only one watching it. And I don't want to go on Disney Plus. I was thinking of getting Discovery Plus, and I was like, nah, I don't want to go back to that right now. Because I want to watch like an actual TV show. So I got AMC Plus. You can get like a week free trial. And then after that, I think it's like $8 or $9 a month. So I'm giving that a try. So far, that show's good. I mean, Discovery Witches is on there, which Matt and I watched season 1. So when he gets home, we might just watch season 2 if that's on there. Yeah, there's quite a few shows on AMC Plus, and there's so many Walking Dead things on there, man. Way too many. I finish off this water. When I was out for my walk earlier today, I had nothing to drink. I was gonna buy a Gatorade while I was out for the walk back, but I didn't. I bought water, which it's kind of poopy because you shouldn't be paying for water. But I bought this Smart Water, and it's not doing anything. And to be honest with you, this does not taste very good. The water that's from our Brita filter tastes better than this. I feel like I got like a pimple, I think, maybe right at the very back of my tongue. Because I just started feeling something not too long ago. But yeah, I was in bed for about an hour and a half I watched 3 episodes of Black Snow, whatever it's called, while I wait for supper to cook. And I had the heating pad on my back and side on the highest heat for the entire time. And then I had supper. I had some ice cream. I had a few pieces of the Score Bites, and then I just gave the rest to Grace because I would eat the whole bag. I mean, it's only a small bag anyways. I gave the rest of that to her. What else did I do? David was nice that he did dirty dishes when I was out for my walk. me wondering where all of our cups now were. Grace probably brought like 12 cups out from her bedroom, and she dealt with that. So she got all those put in the dishwasher. And she did supper dishes, except for the pot, my coffee mug, which I hand washed that because I don't think it's dishwasher safe. And then I washed the crock pot. I got a container full of the pulled pork left, which I should probably take out some tortillas here shortly for tomorrow. I could do it in the morning, I guess. They thaw out pretty quickly. But I'm just gonna use up all that pork and make up as many quesadillas as I can until that pork's gone. Might throw some in the freezer. But we'll have that for tomorrow's supper. And then I'll see if Grace, she has lunch already bought and paid for Wednesday. So maybe I'll see if she wants to take quesadillas on Tuesday. So tomorrow we're doing our pork case. I was gonna write down quesadillas. Right quick. Wednesday we're gonna do the donairs. I think Tuesday we're gonna do home fries and trout because I was going to make chicken Alfredo on Tuesday, but I'm gonna make chicken Alfredo Thursday. Hang on now. How can I do this? Matt's gonna be home. He's gonna be home before I even wake up Sunday morning. So, how should I do this? Because on Friday I have Mexican street corn chicken chili left over Saturday. He won't be home for that. I know he's gonna want that. What can I make Friday for me and the kids? I feel like Matt wouldn't care about missing out on chicken. I'm gonna do chicken Alfredo on Friday. And then do the leftovers of that on Saturday so that I'm not tempted to order takeout or whatever. Sunday we'll do the Mexican street corn chicken chili. Mexican street corn chicken. So for this week, that leaves Thursday. What did I originally? So originally for Thursday, I had home fries and trout. But I'm moving that to Tuesday. I'll come back to that one. So Mexican street corn chicken chili on Sunday. The leftovers of that will be for Monday. We will do... He's gonna want to have chicken balls and rice while he's home as well. We'll do chicken balls and rice that following, excuse me, that following Friday. Chicken balls, rice. That Sunday we'll do chicken dinner or chicken supper. I just need to do this so next Wednesday we're gonna do the Olive Garden pasta. That's already cooked in the freezer. Just gotta take it out, thaw it, throw it in the oven when I get home. Not this Tuesday. Maybe this Thursday. Would anybody probably want tacos? Ooh, that would be great, but I think we would all get the shits. Thursday, I'm going to take out a thing. Yeah, inner dialogue. I made this taco bake before, and I have everything here for it. So I'm going to write down taco bake for Thursday. And I'm going to put in brackets, take out taco meat. Because I have some already done. Because I have a can of refried beans. So what I do, I take a spoon of refried beans, spread it all over tortillas, tortilla, refried bean, taco meat, The taco meat I'm going to use has chopped up peppers in it already. So you put a layer of taco meat, a little bit of cheese, like literally a little bit, and then just keep layering the tortillas with the refried beans, taco meat, a little bit of cheese. Do that, and then the top layer. You don't have to put refried beans on the top layer. You just, once you do the wraps with the refried beans, spread on it, taco meat, cheese. You can just take 2 plain tortillas, smack them on top, and throw it in the oven. You could probably take like a little spray and just spray the top and throw it in the oven. When it's all cooked, you can like cut it into squares or whatever and serve it up with some sour cream and salsa. It's delicious, but I know myself I should not eat it, but I'll have it because I don't see anything else this week that's gonna put me in the bathroom. But we'll do that. So I want to check off here that, did I have tacos for 2 weeks in a row? No. I don't like doing tacos too many times. Now next week I do have pizza. Matt will be home, so pizza will still be Thursday next week. And then Tuesday of next week I have tacos, but since we're going to be doing tacos this week, what should I do? I feel like I'm missing a whole week. Okay. Not this Friday, not next Friday, the Friday after, we'll do the millionaire pasta. And then the leftovers for that following Saturday. And then we'll do a chicken supper. Should we do chicken supper or chicken soup? Maybe we'll just do chicken supper again. Or I could put roast. You know what? I'm yet to cook a roast. I mean, I've cooked roast and they haven't come out the way I want it. It's because I'm buying cheap cuts of meat, I think. I mean, I've seen other people cook roast. I can cook a pork roast. I can cook a turkey. But cooking a beef roast, that's the only type of meat that I cannot get right. I feel like a nice pot of chicken soup would be good, but Grace, yes, not everybody, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So I will just put down, what's something, you know what, I'll put down pork roast supper. And then I gotta put burgers in here somewhere for when Matt's home, so we'll do burgers, not next Tuesday. Well, next Tuesday I'm gonna put down I'm trying to think also what's here too, because I still want to try and stick to not having to buy anything really. Chicken wraps? Yeah, we'll do chicken wraps next Tuesday. I know it's not interesting to everybody, but you know, I gotta get burgers in here because I know Matt's gonna want burgers. Maybe we'll do burgers that third week on the Wednesday. We'll do sub sandwiches. You know what would be good? Sloppy Joes. So if we do burgers, if I do Sloppy Joes, I'll probably do Sloppy Joes with ground turkey since I'll be doing millionaire pasta that same week. So I'll put down Sloppy Joes. And I'll write down ground turkey. And then that Tuesday we'll do leftovers because we always have leftover Sloppy Joe mix. And then beside the burgers, I'll write down chicken, so that I know chicken burger. Yes, because I can't do beef. I can't be doing sloppy joes with ground beef, beef burgers, and ground beef in a pasta. I can maybe do beef once a week, maybe. And that's it. That's 3 weeks of suppers rewritten out in a way that Matt won't miss out on any of the good stuff. Excellent. I still need to figure out some good breakfast for myself. Because this morning was alright. I had a bagel, 2 scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of turkey bacon. The eggs, I can't be doing eggs every day. Eggs don't go right with my stomach. Oatmeal works if I can get it filling enough. Because oatmeal to me, it's like, it can be filling, but not for very long. Maybe I should make some oatmeal protein bars or something. Like bake myself something in the oven. I don't like overnight oats. Man, this smells delicious. Berry. Just says berry. Yum, yum, yum. So, did I have this book when I took David to Newfoundland, or did I buy this book when I came? I think maybe I bought it when I came here. So I've had this one for like however long we lived in this apartment. I've had this book, the bite-sized book of Bible trivia, fascinating facts, amazing oddities, and other surprising stuff. I've read through this, but I haven't been in here in like a long time. What the Bible says about nature, the future of nature, Roman Catholics named in the Bible, prophets and their messages, numbers of note, jailbirds, 2-timers, 3-timers, and more. The following men had more than one wife. Lamech had more than one wife. Jacob had more than one wife. Esau had more than one wife. Gideon had more than one wife. I'll just name off the names instead of saying had more than one wife. Elkanah, David, Solomon, Asher, Shaharaim, I can't pronounce that, Rehoboam, Abijah, Joash, I can't pronounce that. Solomon had 700 wives. How on earth do you have 700 wives? And so you know what that makes me wonder? When they talk about wives, obviously, I don't think there was wedding ceremonies like we have nowadays back then. Like back then, you got married to somebody. I don't think there was any exchange of rings. I don't think there was any, like, signing of papers or anything like that. To me, when I think of biblical marriage, I think of 2 people who come together and they stay together and they don't see anybody else. Has anybody else thought about that? I mean, I thought about that before, but like 700 wives. Most men, I mean, that's a lot. That's a whole lot of wives. Jeez Louise. There's even like the miracles of Jesus. During his 3-year ministry, Jesus turned water into wine, and then beside each one that miracle Jesus did, they write down where you can find it. So like turn water into wine, John chapter 2 verse 1 through 9, right? Healed the nobleman's son, exorcised the demonic in Capernaum, healed Peter's mother-in-law, supernaturally enabled a huge catch of fish, healed a leper, healed a paralytic, healed a man with a withered hand, healed a centurion's servant, raised a widow's son from the dead, commanded a stormy sea to become tranquil. I mean, there's like, yeah. How many miracles are here? I'd have to sit here and count them. Talks about depression. Is this another page? These are thick pages, I guess. It says depressed anonymous. That might be wrong, but like person, for instance, Job. And that would make sense. Evidence. Why did I not perish at birth and die as I came from the womb? Reference Job chapter 3 verse 11. Sons of Korah, my soul is downcast within me. Psalm 42 verse 6. Solomon, so my heart began to despair over all my toilsome labor under the sun. Escalates chapter 2:20. Elijah, I am the only one left and now they are trying to kill me too. 1 Kings chapter 19:14. Jeremiah, my eyes fail from weeping. I am in torment within. Lamentations chapter 2 verse 11. Even John the Baptist? John the Baptist, are you the one who is to come, or should we expect someone else? Luke chapter 7 verse 20. And then Cleopas and another disciple, they stood still, their faces downcast. Luke chapter 24:17. So it's given like the promises of Jesus, they're all there. That's a lot too. There's a lot of promises. But yeah, depressed, I think it's anonymous. I mean, it's not like everybody when you read the Bible, it's not like everybody's in there like happy-go-lucky and stuff. Like people in there, like people from back then went through stuff too, right? The greatest saints and their sins. That's pretty cool. The sufferings of Christ. I can't read that. I mean, I could, and I have, but you guys want me to start crying? I haven't cried in a video in a while. You wanna know why? It's because I'm not talking about family or Matt. I don't like talking about other people either. Facts about demons. They have names. Yeah, we definitely know that. They can possess people. Yep. And then like, again, when it says like facts about demons, and then it'll say, and then it'll give where you can find in scripture, right? Like this entire book, it gives reference to where you can look up exactly in scripture to find these things. The most intense questions asked in the Bible. But what about you, he asked. Who do you say I am? Peter answered, the Christ of God. Luke chapter 9 verse 20. I mean, I don't know, I can't remember, did David read this? Famous murders. Prayers, the shortest prayer and the longest prayer. The longest prayer recorded in the Bible is Solomon's prayer dedicating the temple. 1 Kings chapter 8, 23 through 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 23 through verse 53. His prayer is 1,219 words long. Wow. The shortest prayer recorded in the Bible, Lord save me, was uttered by Peter when he began to sink in the stormy seas as he was walking out to Jesus on the water. Matthew chapter 14 verse 30. Yeah, that's pretty short. Lord save me. Famous murders. Yeah, there was murders in there. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. A small selection of unique horse passages. Weather in the Bible. Biblical woman named Mary. Yeah, I do know when they talk about Mary in the Bible, because I've seen the name Mary come up several times, I would get confused about what Mary they were referring to. Phrases taken from the Bible that are still used today. Rise and shine, give up the ghost, by the skin of your teeth, see eye to eye, safe and sound, eat, drink, and be merry, an eye for an eye, scapegoat, the first will be last, a thorn in the flesh, an eye of a needle. When I read those, the thing that sticks out to me right away is the first will be last. You're going to get that from Matthew chapter 19, verse 30. Unusual lifespans, giants big and tall, references to salt, great sins and their consequences. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. City builders, witches in the Bible, Jesus' teachings about children, precious gemstones, close encounters in the temple, the I am statements of Jesus, metaphors for God's protection. Yep. Earthquakes in the Bible. A biblical wine list. Naked runners in the Bible. Metaphors for the church. Godless sons of godly fathers. Huh. Quotes you won't find in the Bible, no matter how hard you look. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I don't think, okay, so seeing some of these quotes, I don't think I've ever heard anybody ever say any of these were in the Bible. I mean, have you guys? A penny saved is a penny earned. I've never heard anybody say, oh, this was in the Bible. God helps those who help themselves. Okay. I know that one gets said a lot. God helps those who helps themselves. All's fair in love and war. All's well that ends well. Only the good die young. That's one that people say. A shared joy is a double joy. A shared sorrow is half a sorrow. Never heard of that. Money is the root of all evil. That's one that people talk about. But I don't think I've heard somebody say that is in the Bible. I think people just say, like, money is the root of all evil. Beauty is only skin deep. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I heard that one. Laughter is the best medicine. Actions speak louder than words. United we stand, divided we fall. Love means never having to say you're sorry. You can't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge another till you've walked a mile in his shoes. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Good fences make good neighbors. Yeah, like, I've never heard anybody say these were actually written in the Bible. Pagan gods. Money, money, money. Money. So pretty much it gives, like, currency and how they would, like, a talent, a mina, a shekel, a becca, a jura. And then it would say, like, the value of it and then where it's referenced. But yeah. This is a cool book. I guess it wouldn't hurt for me to, like, go through this book again. Why do Christians experience pain? To develop their perseverance. Because God is disciplining them for their good. To increase their fellowship with Christ as a result of the fall. To promote obedience. To provide opportunity to patiently endure. To humble and test them as a result of sin. I don't know. Why do Christians experience pain? I mean, I do think that most of us are going to go through trials and tribulations, but giants. I wonder, do they talk about how to spot a false teacher? Well, I mean, you take what someone's teaching you, and then you go and look into Scripture and see if what they're teaching is in Scripture. If it's not in Scripture, then it's not correct. Which is in the Bible. cool little book. What else? Oh yeah, what else was I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna drink more water again. Should we look at some movies? Try and get a start on them. I'll grab one of the small binders for now. Let me see if this one's mine. I mean, do you guys want to see Matt's movie? That's Matt's. Right off the bat, I seen The Matrix. Oh, this one says Mom. So, don't be the Christmas ones, because I don't want to look at Christmas movies right yet. Bam. First movie I see is Nobody Talks About Fight Club. I haven't watched this in so long. Hang on now, am I even correct? Is that what this is? Yeah, this is Fight Club, right? Brad Pitt, Edward Norton. I need a refresher on this movie, to be honest with you. It's been a long time. A very long time. What else do we have here? I wonder if David's watched Fight Club. Maybe I should start getting him to watch The Truth About Charlie. What on earth is this? The Truth About Charlie. I don't like it because there's no picture for me to be like, hey. Woo. The Truth About Charlie. The first person that comes to mind when not Ben Affleck, Russell Crowe. The Truth About Charlie. If you figure it out before I do, because I might even forget about this, but look it up. The Truth About Charlie movie. Death Wish, Bruce Willis. And I know it's that one because this is the newer one. The newer Death Wish movie. Because I don't own any of the original Death Wish movies. I don't know how many there are, but I do know this is the Bruce Willis one. I liked it. Nothing like, whoa. This I think I just bought it because it was on sale. The Bachelor. It was a double feature. The Bachelor and then In Love and War. So Chris O'Donnell. It's like a double feature for Chris O'Donnell. That guy. And then Sandra Bullock. And then, who is she? Is that Renee Zellweger? Maybe. Have you guys watched this? I've seen this, The Bachelor, several times. I don't really remember watching this one, so I can't give any reviews on this. Again, my reviews would be like, excellent movie. I think this binder just has random movies in it. Saints, so that is Val Kilmer. That's a gooder. Did Matt watch this movie? I don't know. But I like that one as well. And I do know I don't like all the movies that I own either. Some of them I don't. I had Magic Mike and I think I threw it out because, yeah, I did throw it out. This is the movie Stay. Ooh. Is that about the girl who's in a coma? I don't know her name. The movie Stay. And is there only one movie called Stay? Because this might be another movie too. Okay, no. The one I'm thinking about, the girl who's in a coma, I think that's called Should I Stay or If I Stay. Yeah, I think that one's called If I Stay. There's a girl in a coma. This movie Stay. Why do I think this might be Charlize Theron, Kevin Bacon? Or is that the movie Trapped? See, why is I like they got to put a picture on here so that we know. So that one there, I'm not too sure. Aaron Brockovich. I mean, the amount of times that we watched this in the Roundhouse. Matt can't stand this movie. He can't stand this movie because Julia Roberts is in it. And I was like, what's wrong with Julia Roberts? And then below that, yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time, but Aaron Brockovich, I like that movie. And we watched that so much. Whenever I think of that, I think of the Roundhouse because we watched that so many times. Notting Hill, another Julia Roberts movie. I'm not too sure if I like this one. Hugh Grant. Made in Manhattan. Jennifer Lopez. It was okay. I mean, it's a movie. I bought it. Probably got it for like $2 or something. 50 Shades Freed. This is not the first one. Not rated? How is it not rated? Well, yeah, it is rated R. 50 Shades Freed. I think this is part 2. So far, I think I only own the first part, which is somewhere, and then the second part. So far, I like the first part was my favorite. I'm debating if I want to get the rest of the set or not, because in my mind, I'm like, good, probably doesn't want me watching sexual movies. Anyways, I think that's why I threw out Magic Mike. There's just a bunch of dudes stripping and dancing. Stop Loss. This is Ryan Phillippe. And I don't remember who else. It's like, it's not exactly a war movie. I think Stop Loss is it a PTSD movie where somebody comes back from war? I don't know. I'd have to rewatch this. There's so many movies I'd have to rewatch because I don't remember. The Ultimate Gift. That's got that like Abby girl. I can't remember her name. Abigail. I don't know who that is. I do know I like this. Wasn't he like babysitting her? Or watching her? Because she's not his daughter. I can't remember. White's Oleander. This is about were they all sisters? I think Michelle Pfeiffer's in this one. It's either Michelle Pfeiffer or it's what's that girl's name? I can see her face. It's either Michelle Pfeiffer is the mom or Kim Basinger is the mom, and and there's like the daughters. Daughters or daughter. Does the mom end up in prison? I think it's Michelle Pfeiffer is in this. Like some of these, I haven't watched my DVDs in years, guys, because we've been on like YouTube and Netflix, Disney Plus, The Blind Side, Sandra Bullock. I watched this. I didn't pay attention to it though, so I don't know if I like it or not. There's like controversy on that movie now. V for Vendetta. Matt likes this movie more than I. Natalie Portman. She's got like her head shades in this movie. Is this a cult movie? The movie Frequency. Did you guys watch the TV show for Frequency? I do like this. I can't remember who's in this movie, but I like the movie Frequency. Where Buddy died. Well, Buddy died, right? And then like he's talking to his daughter on the walkie-talkie. Well, in the TV series, he has a daughter. In the movie, does he have a daughter or does he have a son? can't remember, but I do like that one. V for Vendetta. I mean, it's not a bad movie. Not my thing though. Won't Back Down. I think that's Viola Davis and Maggie Gyllenhaal. And these guys were, what are these guys doing? I mean, they're hugging. Won't Back Down. I'm guessing they were fighting for something. Because I don't remember. Wow, so far this is going great. Then we have... darn. What's up, Grace? Yep. At First Sight. At First Sight. George Clooney, Jennifer Lopez, or no? There's no photo. At First Sight. You got bed soon, eh? Oh, it's bedtime right now. Okay, get some water. Let me know if that's correct. Again, there's no photo. It's At First Sight. I'm thinking George Clooney, Jennifer Lopez.
Have you tried this?
What one is it? Let me see. Costa Rica. Clementine. No, I haven't. Why, you want to try it?
No.
Oh.
I was just wondering.
No, I don't think I tried this flavor. The Bay. There is one flavor I do like. I don't remember which one. Let me know if At First Sight is the George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez movie. I'm trying to think, what else could that possibly be? Good night. Love you. Stay off the switch. Oh, okay. Yeah, Frailty. Ooh, hang on now. Anthony Hopkins. Ryan Gosling? Frailty? Am I correct? I like that movie. If this is the one that I'm thinking it is, I like that movie a lot. Matt doesn't like it. I do. It's like where Anthony Hopkins... If this is the one I'm thinking of with Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling... Anthony Hopkins is... Did he kill his wife or something? And Ryan Gosling's a police officer or a detective or something?
Whoa.
What's up?
Mom, I didn't remember. I heard it. He kills his wife.
It's talking about a movie.
Violence.
If that's the correct one that I'm thinking of, I like that one. It's got numbers on it because I went to the buy and sell. Not recently, but whenever I bought this. Set It Up. I think we all remember this movie, but Queen Latifah. Who else is in here? Jada Pinkett Smith. But yeah. Set It Off. We watch this movie a lot where the girls go and do a heist or something. That's a good movie. It's entertaining. Bed of Roses. This is Christian Slater. And who else is in this with him? Is this the one with the girl that's in that other movie? I have the movie. It's probably not in this binder. But I like this. Is this the one where Christian Slater has a monkey heart?
A monkey heart.
Yeah. He needed like a heart transplant or something. Missing. This has got Tommy Lee Jones and what's that girl? Kate Blanchett. This is a good one. It's bedtime. Good night. No, I don't want to get... I'm recording this and I ain't going to get at you. It's bedtime. Alright, so we have Stephen King's It. And I think this is the original one. I don't like the original. I found it boring. I found it hard to like stay interested in the original. And then we of course have its remake. I think I only have the first part. Did you guys hear about the new part they're doing? I think it's called not Pennywise, Darby, or the origins of Darby. Anyways, I really like this one.
Ooh,
What did you think of part 1? This one?
Better than part 2.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Want to watch that tomorrow?
When I get my DVD player.
Oh,
Rampage. It's an entertaining movie. My only reason for not liking it is because Dwayne Johnson's in it. The Rock. I don't fussy him.
really?
Yeah.
He's daddy.
Do you know who the Dwayne Johnson is?
Yeah, The Rock.
Who's The Rock? Who?
He's famous. He's boxer. I don't know his other name.
He's a wrestler. He was. Yeah. He's the guy who voices Maui.
Yeah, he looks like ball.
Yeah.
Everyone calls me daddy though.
No.
Yeah, my entire class does. It's hilarious.
Anyways, it's an entertaining movie.
Good night.
Good night. Love you. Straight to sleep. I'll be checking. Is this where he goes up against a gorilla? Yeah, it is. That is a good movie. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Dwayne Johnson. Manchester by the Sea. This was kind of, it's kind of boring. I think he's like her ex-husband. They have a kid together. I think he's trying to get his life straight or something. It was a boring movie. It's Ben Affleck's brother. I can't remember his name. It'll come to me later. But Ben Affleck's brother, and then Michelle Williams, Heath Ledger's ex-wife or widow. Were they still illegally married when he passed? In Her Shoes, Cameron Diaz. I like this one. I like most of the older movies, but I really like this. In Her Shoes. Once I get my DVD player, I want to watch that. I want to watch all my movies. Varsity Blues with... I don't remember who all is in this besides James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek. It's a good teen flick. I guess you could say adult flick. If you're an adult and you still like your old teen movies. The Pursuit of Happiness. I think this was okay. I don't think I really paid attention to this one, but it's Will Smith, and I think one of his actual kids is in it. Jaden, his son. I'd have to watch that one again. I think when I watch it, I didn't pay attention. I got that movie Waitress with Carrie Russell. That's a good movie. Where she's trying to get away from her husband, and he won't let her leave. Does she eventually leave? I think she does. I think she gets out. She waitresses and does she hide the money? That's a good one. Ooh, I watched this one the other day. Legend with Tom Hardy. I like that movie. Actually, the other day we watched Legend because it was on Netflix, and then we watched Mad Max right afterwards too. We watched them on, I think, both on Netflix, but yeah, Legend. Have you guys seen this one? Where he plays twin brothers? I like this one. Everything. I don't know the people's names who are in this, but this is about, I think this is the girl who, does her mom pretend she has a sickness and she keeps her locked up in the house, and then she only lets her out here and there, but she has to go right back in the house and take medication and whatnot, and then she finds out that her mom made it up? Or am I thinking of another movie? Everything. Anyway, she meets a boy, who moves in next door. And they just communicate, I think, by talking on the phone and maybe messaging. And then they take off together. Maze Runner, The Death Cure. I don't know, I think this is the last part maybe. Do I own all these? Well, I got Maze Runner Part 1. So I do have Part 1. I do like Maze Runner. If you guys haven't watched it, you guys should watch it. The Death Cure. I hope this is Part 2 and not Part 3. But yeah, Part 1, Part 2. I think it's Part 2. Maybe it's Part 3. The Death Cure. I feel like The Death Cure is Part 3. So do I have... I have to see. Maze Runner though, if you haven't seen it, I like it. It's kind of like a Hunger Games vibe, only these guys aren't fighting for food. These guys are... It's like a utopia, kind of. I don't know what you call it. The Door in the Floor. Who's in this? Michelle Pfeiffer? I know Mom knows what this movie is. I like this movie. I'm trying to remember, is it Kevin Costner that's in this? Or some other guy? I feel like Michelle Pfeiffer. I can't remember the storyline. I do know I like this movie though. Gravity. Who is in this? Okay, if this is the one with Sandra Bullock, I don't like it. Gravity. I think this is the one with Sandra Bullock. I don't like this one. Because I know the one with George Clooney that I like is called... Or is it George Clooney? Yeah, I think the one with George Clooney, or is it Matthew McConaughey? It's called Solaris. That one I like. And then I like The Martian with Matt Damon. Solaris. I can't remember if is it George Clooney in that one or Matt McConaughey? I've watched it several times. But Gravity, if this is the one with Sandra Bullock, that's a no-go for me. Kidnapped with Halle Berry. I think, yeah, she's like someone kidnapped her son, she watched it, and like she's driving around the city and everything to get him back. I mean, it keeps you on the edge, it keeps you entertained. The Village. This is... Who's in this? I can't remember. This is a... It's not, like, fantastic, but... You know, it'll keep you occupied for a tiny bit, right? I don't know who she is. I guess this should be in my spooky... I mean, this should be in my Halloween binder. Martian Child. I like this one. Yep. Crap, what's his name? I used to have a crush on him when I was a kid. Why are you not in bed? Yeah, good night. Say your prayers. Love you. I'll be checking on you. I can't remember. I know his name. I'm drawing blanks though. But I like this movie. He's like taking care of... Is this his kid? I mean, this little boy makes this movie really cute. Doesn't it annoy you when you know somebody's name and you just are drawing blanks? John Cusack. Yeah, I had a crush on him when I was younger. But Martian Child, this is a good movie. Ooh, The Arrival with Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner. This is a spooky movie. I don't know. It's very quiet though. You have to have your TV on bust, but then when you have your TV on bust and the loud part comes, you're like, whoa, turn it down. So you turn it down and it's back to... Because it's a quiet movie. But The Arrival. I watched this movie, I can't even tell you how many times since it comes out. sometimes I'll be like, I don't know what to watch, and then I happen to come across this on Netflix or whatever, and I put it on. The Arrival. Have you guys watched it yet? It's a good one. The Jane Austen Book Club. Is that the original one? Or is this one of the newer ones? Because there's another. This might be the updated one. I like this. I can't remember. I think Jane Front. I don't remember who's in here. But the Jane Austen Book Club. I do know I like that. I think a book club would be kind of cool. My Girl. So I got My Girl Part 1. I like Part 1. Macaulay Culkin. I have Part 2. Do I like Part 2? I can't remember. Surprised I had these in here together. Inventing the Abbots. That's Liv Tyler, Joaquin Phoenix. Who else is in this? This is a good movie. Is this a naughty movie? I don't think it's like a naughty movie, but it's a good movie. Inventing the Abbots. I think it's like Liv Tyler and her sisters are all in the house, and one of them is sleeping with one of the guys. Maybe like one or more sisters are seeing the same guy, possibly. Unless I'm thinking of another movie. Inventing the Abbots. Pitch Perfect 3. Wow, where's the rest? Pitch Perfect 3, not my favorite. Part 1's my favorite. Part 3, not so much. Need I say more? Steel Magnolia. Yep, I like this one. So she's a gooder. I think we all know this movie. And the last movie in here is Prancer. And yes, this needs to be moved into my Christmas one. I like watching this during the winter. I mean, I probably only watch it once during the winter, but I like Prancer. It just makes me think of being a kid again. I don't think my kids have ever sat down and just watched this. They should. Now I'm like, do we go on to another binder or no? Because we're at 57 minutes. Maybe not. I'll go into another binder. Whenever I do my next nighttime talk. Tammy Chats. I think any videos I do in the evening or nighttime, I'll label them Tammy Talks. And in the morning, if I do ones in the morning or like during the daytime, I'll just do Tammy or Rambles with Tammy or Morning Rambles, whatever you want to call it. Do you guys want to see the movies that are right here right quick? Grab a chair. Oh gosh. So we've got the Final Destination set. The Matrix Resurrected, Jurassic World Dominion. Oh, is this the second part? Nice. I think, right? Is that the second? Oh, I can't. It's all like stuck in here, so I can't get it out. If this is the newer, because there's 2 parts now, right? Of Jurassic World. I like the first one that they came out with. I watched that so many times. Second part, I still liked it. Top Gun Maverick, love it, love it, love it, love it. I like the soundtrack on this one too, just like the first one. Soundtrack. This when Tom Cruise. I mean, it was real crying between Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer. I think I might have already said that. That's good movie. John Candy, comedian favorite collection. I love them all. I wish I could pull it out to see what, but I know Uncle Buck is part of that. Pacific Rim Uprising. I think that's the second part. We liked the first part, Pacific Rim. Part 2, not really. Hulk. I don't know which one this is. Which one is that? It's not. It's still in the wrapper. Because Matt want all the Hulk movies. I like the Hulk movies. I like the one with Edward Norton, the best, I think. I should say ones, because I think Edward Norton is in at least 2 of the Hulk movies. Because I feel like they keep redoing it. But now I think Mark Ruffalo, whatever you want to call him, he's obviously the Hulk in all the movies that they do with the superheroes, what do you call them? Avengers. And I think they should just leave him as the Hulk now. The Craft, the original. I mean, I highly recommend that movie to everybody. I think we all know The Craft. The original, it's fantastic. Well, technically, the other Craft is that's supposed to be part 2. Well, it is part 2 because one of the girls is her daughter, I think. Not her daughter, but the crazy lady's daughter, I think. That's what I got out of it, anyways. Secrets of Dumbledore. I don't know what part this is for Fantastic Beasts. This is either part 2 or part 3. I mean, Matt likes those ones. I'm not really a fan of the Fantastic Beasts series. Movie Dune. That was kind of boring, to be honest. Morbius, another one. I mean, it was a little entertaining, but not my thing. This is Nightmares and Dreamscapes from the stories of Stephen King. So this is like several, I don't know how many, but like several like short story movies. I kind of found it boring. Did I watch them all? Yes. Uncharted, that was a good movie. That's got that kid. I mean, he's an adult, but what's his name? He's engaged to Zendaya. Tom Holland. And Mark Wahlberg is in that. It's a good movie. I think it's based off a video game. Left Behind trilogy. I mean, I'm not going to be like, well, it's fantastic or that. I mean, I think I pretty much just have it because we grew up watching it. I mean, I watched that so many times at Nan Robichaux's house. Tango and Cash. Yeah. Actually, I just got done telling Matt the other day how I want to watch. Like, I need the DVD player so I can watch Tango and Cash. I mean, we all know that movie. And then Midway is the one I picked up the other day. It's the only one I can slide out. If you haven't seen this, like, watch it, guys. It's a good one. Patrick Wilson, Luke Evans, Aaron Eckhart, Nick Jonas, Mandy Moore. I think Dennis Quaid's in here. Ooh, Woody Harrelson's in here. I like it. Like, I've watched this movie so many times already. It's good. Tomorrow we'll haul out another binder. Not gonna do that right now. Luna's like jumping on me. What are you doing, you twerp? So, yeah. I guess that's the beginning, Leah. But yeah, my movie reviews, unless I come across some movies that I'm like, this is awesome, highly recommend. It'll be kind of boring, I think, but I will still show you all my movies, slowly. What you think, Luna? Let's go put this meal plan back, and then, what time? I mean, I gotta get up at 7. As long as I'm in bed by 10:30, I'm good to sleep. Oh, I gotta write down Matt's hours. Because we track his hours on the calendar. He's only doing 10s right now. They were doing like 12s and stuff, but they're like, our budget. They're going over budget out there. Wait 1 sec. I gotta get some food for Luna right quick. Refill her bowl. Hey? I still don't know how much to feed her. Right now I'm giving her Indoor Advantage with real turkey. Helps maintain a healthy weight. Helps minimize hairballs. Strong immune system. She really likes this one. I mean, you don't think I stood in the cat aisle for like 20 minutes just looking at all the different cat foods? Oh, I don't give her half cup. It's 1/3 of a cup. So I just double up this because right now it's what time? It's 5 to 10. She just finished the food that was put out this morning. So yeah, I would give her like 2 scoops of this to do her all night until I get up. I'm gonna have to go to pick up some more of this, Luna. You got enough for maybe 2 more days. I wonder how expensive, because I got this from Walmart. I wonder how expensive it is at the grocery store. Yeah, like sometimes during the daytime, I'll give her like one of these first thing in the morning, and then if she gobbles it up, I'll wait till like after lunch or whatever, and I'll give her one more because it's like so small, right? I want to make sure she's like not hungry. Or I'll give her just one of these small fancy feasts in the morning, and then that's what she'll have until later on in the day, like nighttime before I go to bed. She seems to be quite picky, to be honest with you, with her food, especially wet food. She seems to like dry food way more. Here you go. I know, right? And don't worry, she's got lots of water. We got 2 bowls of water and 2 different spots for her. So I'll make sure she doesn't get thirsty or constipated. And she drinks her water, and she also makes a mess with it. Let's go get let's see. Snap that close. Let's dig out some tortillas right quick. I got the AC going because it's gonna be a hot week. There's 8 large soft tortillas. I feel like I should take out 2 packs. Oh, I only got 2 packs. Or should I do the 12? I'll take out the one with 12 minis, and I'll put the bigger ones. I mean, if there happens to be a little pulled pork left, I could just, I don't know. I'll use it, but it won't go to waste. I'll just start it with these and get those made. Man, oh man. Does anybody here drink tea? This iced tea's good. Also got the, this tea's also good too. 4 o'clock maple, chai maple pecan. It's caffeine free. That's good. I don't make it as a latte though. Lattes just put me in the bathroom. That one's also good. Actually, I like that one there better than this one. David likes this one. I mean, I have a lot of teas that I don't even... I mean, it's that time of year. Chocolatey chai. You take this and mix it with that maple pecan. Like, there's like a stress soother one. I bought that. I think I had it one night. I want to try it again. It's cinnamon. I felt like it tasted kind of awful, to be honest. Grace is taking these. I'm not sure if she's still... I should find out if she's still taking them. I bought this just in case if I don't want to make coffee because I don't drink coffee every day, just whenever David happens to get it for me. But the cinnamon swirl one's good, and so is the Great Canadian Maple. I think I like the Great Canadian Maple one better. And I do French press coffee. Our friggin' stash of ramen. Ridiculous. But this is what I either put this in my water. I don't like the taste of it, so I'll mix it with a little bit of this Crystal Light. Otherwise, I do like a scoop of this Gatorade, because it's an electrolyte, with a splash of this, since there's nothing in that. Not that you want to know what was in this cupboard. I mean, there's some old taco shells in there. 1 box of stovetop. And I've got like my packets of random stuff in here. Hey, this thing is an excellent way for me to see what's in the cupboard without getting a chair. I mean, what's back there? I wonder, how high up can this go? It's like, what's up in these boxes? Multigrain Cheerios. some Vector cereal. It's like, what's up there? Do you have any chips left? Oh yeah, look. We ate the barbecue ones the other day. Well, I should say, Grace and I each had a handful of barbecue chips when we played Uno the other night. I mean, the bag was still pretty much full, and David took the bag. Grace was like, can I have a whole bag of chips to myself? And I was like, no, just wait. She's like, well, you let David. It's like, I know. Well. Ooh, we still got apple juice. Should I put an apple juice in the fridge? Or not yet? We still got till Sunday when Matt gets home. I think, well, of course I think. I do know there's some stuff that I'm going to need probably come Sunday for the Mexican street corn chicken chili. I don't like it when Matt comes home and then he has to go work the next day. So I feel like I don't want to get him to take me to the store to pick up what I need for that, the rest of what I need for that. But it's like I also don't want to pay for a taxi either. Wonder if David would go with me and we take our backpacks and just get what we need for that. I've got most of what I need, but there's a few more things. We go pick it up. Because, Matt's flight is going to be super, super early in the morning. Oh, yeah. Watch this. Look at all my Donair things here. It's not as... I had way more, and there's still more in the other freezer. Ugh. If you guys don't have this thing, highly recommend. It's fantastic. Yeah, look at this. I've got peppers already, like, they're diced up. I could throw this in, like, a chili. Look at some matcha bars. Yummy. Bread. There's 2 loaves of this bread. Nobody here likes it. It's kind of sad, to be honest, that people are so picky. But I'm thinking, what can I make with those 2 loaves of bread? Maybe French toast? Do like a freezer. Just do up a bunch of French toast and throw it in the freezer. Because that bread's getting used for something. It's not being tossed. I would say for me to make homemade stuffing, but I still need to learn how to do that. Because I haven't yet. I gotta put this in recycling. Follow me through the dark. Everything's pretty much shut off. David still hasn't come out. Because he had night shift last night. I bet you he stayed up all afternoon. Which is why he's still currently sleeping. His supper's in the microwave. He tells me put it in the microwave, and it's like... I almost would rather just put it in the darn fridge. Okay, I think I gotta shut things down out here. Let's grab my water and my book so I can put it away. And I'll probably cut this video out in a second. Ugh. Ooh, I do gotta clean Luna's litter box, but I will go do that once I get off here. However, she has a clean... It's clean for when she, it's her bedtime. Where did I get this book from? Did I get it off this shelf? Maybe. Yeah, it fits. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go. I got my Scentsy warmer on right there. Might use my heating pad again for about 20 minutes or something before I go to sleep. Anyways, I will... You know what? I probably will see you tomorrow. Or you'll see me anyways. For another Tammy Talks After Dark.